Rio Grande Care Rd sits in a neighborhood north of Edinburgh. The area couldn't catch a break from flooding, leaving the road heavily damaged.
Funcionarios ya se encuentran preparándose para la lluvia que continuará y podría traer consigo inundaciones.
Homes were surrounded by water. Streets turned into lakes. These are the pictures that people impacted by flooding remember.
El comisionado Joseph Palacios recalca todo empleado del precinto está preparado para lo peor.
Thousands of families in Hidalgo County will get relief from flooding.
I mean, we just got a bunch of rain in a very small window of time. And the drainage ditch wasn't there. It was in the works, but it was really, really bad. People had water backed into their homes. People couldn't pass to and from to their properties. My neighbors were very, very unfortunate. They had no way of accessing their property, whether getting in, getting out. You know, we got frustrated initially, and we thought we were out there, you know, in the cold, like no one was really paying attention to what was going on. I actually made a phone call here to the Precinct 4 offices, and Commissioner Palacios was nice enough to invite me to his office, and he was actually proactive and took the initiative to help us. And he explained to us that the JO9 drainage ditch was in the works. Unfortunately, the rain happened before, you know, any ground could be broken. I wasn't too friendly with him, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't too friendly with Commissioner Palacios initially as well. But then he understood where I was coming from, and that just really smoothened out. He just paved the way to make things better for us. And what I mean in making things better for us, yes, the JO9 drain is a big focal point, but also the road was completely destroyed just by the amounts of water that we had. I mean, he went in there, secured funding, and, you know, scrapped everything, came in, put new base, and now we have a new road. And like I said, most importantly, you know, we do have the drainage system in effect, so that hopefully, you know, I hope that we never have this situation again, but I hope that, you know, it will not only alleviate but prevent from what happened in 2015 to happening, you know, now and in the future.
It's under construction right now. You can see it working. Water sits inside from the recent rains. It was collected from the surrounding areas. Palacios says people living around the JO9 won't see this kind of flooding again.
This is an example of one of the big complex drainage systems that we're actually putting in the ground to make sure that we can sustain for years to come.
The JO9 is good. I think it's a godsend. I hope that, like I said earlier, that we never have to go through that. You know, not my generation, and surely not, you know, not any of the future generations, but I think it is a step in the right direction, most definitely. I think what I'd like to add is never judge a book by its cover. Never assume that we don't have a voice or we don't have help because Commissioner is there. It may not seem like it, but there's just so much more that's going on behind the scenes that we as a general public, you know, aren't privy to, but, you know, we're grateful for, and now things are better. We have a bright future ahead of us.
Well, appeal and never give up. That is paying off for a county commissioner tonight.
This road and 36 other areas in Precinct 4 need repairs. Commissioner Joseph Palacios says this year it's all about recovery.
It's going to be a daunting task to get 50 projects on the ground. It is going to be our greatest years on the amount of roads paved in the last decades.